Okay, so I'm going to make this video here to help you guys out that are struggling a little bit with getting this project finished up. Now, this is not going to be probably the design you're dreaming of and not this really elaborate design, but at this point, you've got to get this project done. So we're going to drop back a little bit and simplify the project a little bit, and we'll go with this, a design similar to this at least. So I went out to the internet and I found, I just typed in chess set, and this is a pretty standard chess set. So remember your max scale is 2.75 inches. So I scaled this to approximately 2.75 tall. And I'm going to come in here and just draw a line right down the middle of this. That is that 2.75 inches tall. So 2.75 to there. Now remember, the maximum diameter of this is 1¼ inches. So our radius has to be less than 0.625. So right there, I am less than 0.625, so I'm just going to go to right there and draw that first piece in. So there is this piece. Now, the next thing to remember is your fine detail is 0.05 inches. I'm just going to offset 0.05 to see what that looks like. So there, I'm going to offset up. I'm not selecting my right line. I got to get rid of this dimension. I'm going to offset the 0.05 up. And notice how small that is. Oh, wow, I'm way within specs there. So I can just go ahead and start drawing this thing. So I'm going to start drawing this, put a little arc there. It looks something kind of like that. I'm going to add in another arc. Looks something kind of like that maybe. I'm going to draw another arc. Come up to this section to here. Here it looks like it has a little bit of a flat spot on there. So I'm going to put a line across to there. Put in another arc. Up to maybe about here. Again, looks like a flat spot there, so I'm going to come in here, I'm going to put a flat spot in, and then put another arc in. Maybe something about like that. Here looks like a flat spot again, so I'm going to come up, out to about there. Here, I'm going to offset again that 0.05 just to see. And wow, that looks like it's about the appropriate size. I maybe didn't go up quite tall enough there, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and fillet these two lines so it rounds off that tip of it. I'm going to draw in, let me see. I'm going to think I'm going to extend this line just a little bit, maybe to about there. Here, I think I'm just going to come straight up. And I think I'm going to go up that 0.05 to there. Oops, I don't know what I just typed. I'm going to try that again. 0.05 to there. And again here, it looks like it has a little bit of a flat spot, so we're going to come across here flat, and then add in another couple of arcs. So from here to here, maybe another arc going around this portion of it, and maybe one more arc up here on the top. All right, something about like that. Here again, I'm going to check, see, I'm going to put a little short line here, I guess. And if oops, I did not get that attached well. Let me try that again. From there over 0.05. Again, I'm going to try my offset of 0.05. And that looks about appropriate. A little bit bigger than that gap that's on there, but I think that's fine. I'm going to connect those two together with a line. And I think I'm just going to go kind of straight up on this one. I'm going to angle this one over a little bit. And over to about here. And then maybe angle this out. Well, first off, I'm going to make this piece over to about there, and then down to about there. All right, right there. That is a great looking profile. It's a little bit hard to see, so I'm going to copy this out to the side. And there's a great looking profile of this king. I'm going to region this. Regions nicely. I'm going to revolve this. And there, that's revolved. So there that is. That chess piece is finished. That chess piece is just great. That's going to totally be within specs. And you're going to have a chess piece that really looks pretty good that's finished. Now, that took me 4 minutes and about 28 seconds with all that talking you through that. Granted, I maybe have a little bit more experience than you guys on this, doing it a couple more times than you. But let's say it takes you 4 times as long. It takes you 20 minutes of following through this video. That's 20 minutes of finishing up this one piece. Then you have maybe another 20 minutes on this piece, another 20 minutes here, here, and here. That's 100 minutes worth of time to get this project done and get some points out of it. Now, granted, this is going to be a little bit of a simplistic design. If it's like this and really looks pretty clean, that's only going to be a 0.9 modifier. You're going to get a 90% on this project. A 90% on a 50-point project is better than a 0% on it, and your parents will definitely agree with me. So try to get this finished up. Obviously, here on the knight, you're not going to be able to revolve this piece. You may have to just come up to about here, and then just do this as a profile and extrude it out so much. Extrude it out like the 0.2 inches, and then attach it to your base, and you'll be just fine. A couple of these other pieces, if you want, you can subtract out the slot out of there, subtract out some of these little pieces out of there, subtract out the notches out of here if you want, but you wouldn't even have to do that. If you finished it without that, you could still get that up to 80 or 90% credit for this project. All right, good luck. See what you can do on this. Get something finished. Thanks a lot.